One of the amazing things about real estate in Vancouver is that every now and again you find a home that encompasses the beauty of the surroundings, custom interior finishes, and also the appeal of a family home. And today I'm going to show you exactly that home, a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,703 square foot home in the Point Grey neighborhood of Vancouver West. My name is Cameron Phillips and I'm a real estate advisor with Engel & Volkers Vancouver. And today I'm proud to share with you one of my colleagues' listings, Mike Ramp from the Next Door Group, here on Nautilus. And let's get started by showing you one of the most prized features of this home, the exterior patio. Come on. So we're standing in the front yard right now, or the backyard. That is the question of the hour. Is it the front or the back? Because the home actually sits on an alleyway where you access with your car, as well as the front door on the other side. But as soon as I came here, I pulled up to this front, to this gorgeous patio. And what's beautiful about this is that indoor-outdoor living is not something that's brought up a lot in Vancouver real estate. It sounds very Los Angeles, very California, but this embodies indoor-outdoor living because right behind me, as we'll see in a moment, is the living room, kitchen, great hall space. As we come out both of these doors, whether it's the sliding glass door over here or the front back door here, we're on this gorgeous patio with sun exposure, west-facing views, and even peekaboo mountain snow-capped peak views off to the northwest. We're having the most gorgeous weather in Vancouver right now. It's 75 degrees out here and sunny in the middle of May, and there is nowhere else I'd rather be than having a glass of champagne or an Aperol Spritz out here on this gorgeous patio. Over here we have a fire pit, we have a little covered cabana, and this would be the most perfect place to host the most exceptional dinner party, Mother's Day brunch, which we just had last weekend. This is the place that you want to be when you have friends over on this beautiful tree-lined quiet street just a few blocks from Spanish Banks. And while we're outside, let's actually talk a little bit about Spanish Banks, because when I was talking to the seller about some of their favorite things about living in this area, the fact that you can have your foot in the water in less than 700 meters at Spanish Banks, one of the most beautiful beaches on the west coast of Canada, 10-minute walk from this house, and that is what makes it so magical. 10 minutes in the other direction, you're getting close to the shops and the restaurants of 10th Ave, of Alma, going up as far as Broadway. You have coffee shops, restaurants, grocery stores, schools. Yet at the same time, we're sitting here on this beautiful patio, and if you just take a look around, you'll see there's trees, it's lush, it's gorgeous. It does not feel like we're anywhere near a busy intersection, a loud street, schools, restaurants. It feels like we're out in this beautiful sense of peace. And that is what makes this home so special. So with that being said, let's head inside and take a look at some of these custom high-end finishes that the owners renovated just a few years ago. Welcome to the interior of this beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. Now we're going to take a look at the custom architectural finishes that were completed on this home in the past several years by the previous owners and show you exactly what's going to make this home feel so special. We're not just talking about another average renovation. When I walked in here, you knew that there were design decisions made that are truly exceptional. Let's start with the kitchen. As you can see, we have an incredibly generous sized island. It's the gathering point, it's the focal point, it's where people want to be in a home and in a kitchen. And as this renovation was completed, the island was specifically designed to be like a piece of furniture. And you'll notice these little legs on the bottom, as well as incredible under island lighting illuminating the floors. It doesn't just feel like an extension of the countertop, it feels like the place that you want to walk in, you want to grab a glass of wine, you want to invite yourself to the party into this home. That was the first thing I felt when I showed up, and even as I'm standing here right now looking out at those peekaboo mountain views I was discussing earlier, as well as the sunshine coming in, the pink flowers, the green grass, this feels like the perfect place to be in the home. You can see your family and friends sitting on the couch, you can see your guests outside by the fire pit, and you have these beautiful appliances, custom finishes, attention to detail cabinetry. Okay, let's take a detailed look at these appliances. So, massive thermador range. Look at the scale of this. You know, I have some long arms. You can see that we're looking at least 4 feet across here. Griddle top, 4-burner, excellent. And here's the thing, steam oven on this side. The owner was telling me about cooking salmon in the steam oven, of how it's unlike anything else you'll ever experience. Top of the line quality appliances, but the attention to detail does not stop at the appliance choices. Take a look at this. Every cabinet has been meticulously designed and crafted, soft close on everything, and you can feel the quality, even down to the pulls on all the cabinetry, from over here to this incredible island, everything has weight to it, has substance. You have to look at the quality of the finishes and the quality of the renovations that have happened. And this home in particular impresses you with how well they've paid attention to detail for these renovations. Come look at this. We have what we call a working sink over here. So working sink means a little bit more than just having two, industrial size faucets, but come over and take a look at this. We have this shelf that runs across this generously sized sink. And this shelf is not just for aesthetics. A working sink means that you can fit some of these tools right inside the actual sink for vegetables, for cleaning produce, for chopping things, for washing. This is actually utility, it's not just fashion. And again, back to the attention to detail and a home that you can actually live in, cook in, entertain in. These are the little things that matter. And on that same note, let's look at the fridge and freezer. Of course, generous size commercial refrigerator. I mean, look at the width of this. Like, this is something you don't see every day. I mean, again, we're not talking about a huge mansion here. We're talking about a home that a family with a child or two could really, really comfortably live in, but you have these high-end amenities that make it feel like truly a work of art home. And I haven't seen this actually before. Look at this freezer setup. We have 4 different sub-drawers within the double-doored freezer, full ice maker, storage, organization, and it just looks cool. Like, let's just be honest. So like I said earlier, one of the defining features of this home is this open level main floor. This is, to use the real estate cliche, an entertainer's dream. And I'll tell you why. Because not only do you have the generous sized kitchen island that we just discussed, but it ties you right into this gorgeous dining piece, which is the center of the room, followed by the living room space at the end. So come over here and take a look at this with me. What I love about this situation is that you have enough space to feel the separation of space. You have an identified living area, you have a centralized dining location, and you have a separate kitchen. But at the same time, there's an intimacy of the space that connects you to your loved ones, your family and friends, your dinner party guests, all hanging out in the same space together. Come take a look at this beautiful fireplace. Like I said earlier, having enough space in this home to have a defined living room area allows them to have this generous sized sofa. Look how deep this thing is. This looks like it's like 4 feet deep, which I love. And 2 nice, large chairs, all centered around this gorgeous fireplace. But what makes this even more entertaining, including the frame TV over here, it's not actually the TV, it's what you can't see above us. It's the built-in surround sound that is hardwired into most of this home, most notably this whole first level great room. What's beautiful about it is that you can actually do isolation, so you can keep all the TV or music audio over here, over there, upstairs, wherever you want to be, and that has come built into the home. I absolutely love that. The frame TVs I think are great, especially in a situation like this, because who would even think this is a TV? The way that they're able to project the same quality as like an image or a painting or a photograph really is exceptional. And for a space like this, obviously it fits exactly into its cutout on the wall. Going back to the dining table, which I just said you can see right here in the middle of the room, this is the anchor of the space. This ties the living to the kitchen. This is where you bring family, this is where you bring friends, and this is what unifies all this space. I love that we have this generously long dining table in the middle because it really brings the focal piece together into the center of this great room. One thing since we're here, let's take a look at these floors. These are engineered hardwood, a beautiful wide plank oak. And in fitting with these custom renovations, we have a nice kind of off ash stain on these floors that really give it this edge. Wide plank flooring is always the way to go, especially in today's design standards, but this particular stain on it really gives it that luxury feel that pairs well with the white marble in the kitchen. It pairs well with the beautiful paint, the crown moldings. Everything really just is married together by the tones in this floor plan, of course, with the impeccable taste of the owners and their lovely furniture as well. So one more thing in this beautiful living room is this halo light fixture from Restoration Hardware, which really just brings the space together because it's warmth, it's decadent. It takes the kind of modern, relatively space, you know, with a few traditional elements, but it gives it a little bit of glam. It just kind of brings your eye to this living room. And again, we're talking about these separate but unified space in this main level. This really helps bring the focal point and the center, literally the circle, the halo, it centers you around this living room. And I can't take my eye off it, it's really gorgeous. Now let's take a look up the stairs to the next half level. But you heard what I just said, half level. This home is comprised of about 5 different levels, each of a half flight of stairs, which, as you're gonna see, gives us a separation of space while maintaining that unity. All right, so now, like I said, we're up this half level. So this is something I really like about this house. We have this separation, but it all is so close together. Remember when I said it's the front, but it's kind of the back, but it's kind of the front? This is technically the front door of the home. This is where you enter through a street, a private street. This is what actually makes the home feel private, neighborhoody, inclusive. You know your neighbors, your kids can play out front here. You park your car in the garage, which is right in here. It's a garage. We probably don't need to look at the garage. It's a garage. This would be your front door. So as you come in, you're greeted by this beautiful tile in the entranceway. Abundant storage, you have your coat closet here. And then off to the right, we have what is a perfect home office. As you can see, the stairs I just came up is where that main living room area is. So this is your separation of space, first room. Not a bedroom, but perfect office because we have ample light coming in from this southern exposure. We have the perfect setup for a desk. You could put a couch in here and make this another TV room if you'd really like. And you have double French doors that keep the light coming in, but also give you that privacy if you need to get on a call. And one thing you also might notice is that same surround sound speaker system found throughout this room as well. So now that's all that's on this level. So you have the privacy of your office off the entranceway. You're separated from the living room. Now we'll go up one more half flight to the primary wing. You heard what I said, the primary wing. Let's go. All right, so as you can see, this is that half level situation I'm talking about. But it gives us this beautiful corridor with these amazingly tall ceilings in here. One of the things you'll notice about amazingly tall is this door frame. I mean, look at me, I'm 6'1". This is clearly a much taller than standard door, and that is another sign of the custom attention to detail they've done in the renovations of this home. This is a linen closet. They wanted to maximize every bit of space that you can get, and we all love good storage. You can never have enough good storage, especially for things like linen. So, fun fact. Speaking of storage, this little room, the little Hobbit hotel, Hobbit room, this is actually a full-size storage locker, if you will, storage room, but there's built-in storage all around this probably 8-foot by 6-foot room. This is really good. Talk about use of space. If I was a child, I would definitely build a fort in there and be hanging out in there. So anyways, with that being said, this is that third half level, back to our half levels concept. We're gonna head into the primary suite, which is gorgeous. And again, note the privacy level here. You're in your own little wing, separate from office level, separate from children's rooms, separate from living room. Let's head inside. Welcome into this primary suite. Here's the thing about a primary bedroom. This is a personal preference of mine. Maybe you'll resonate with it as well. Dark colors. Having that kind of coziness, that kind of groundingness, it gives that peace retreat. It gives that vibe of coming home, of comfort, of ease, and that is everything you feel in this room. The other thing that really gives you that feeling in this room is the setting. So we have what we call a greenbelt setting here, meaning that we are at tree level to a lot of lush trees. These trees make it so that when you look out of these rooms, you feel like you're surrounded by these beautiful bright green tones. You have incredible lighting. It just feels like you are in a retreat setting in more ways than one. Every room in this home is laid out really well because we're talking about space maximalization here. We're not dealing with this big mansion like we talked about. We're dealing with a really good sized home where we have the right sized rooms. And again, talk about use of space and custom renovations. So as you enter this suite, you'll find that this is the perfect size for a room, in my opinion. We have large sized nightstands, we have a generous sized king bed, we have room for a dresser, and you haven't even seen the closet yet. So come around the corner, let's take a look at this beautiful bathroom. So let's talk about closets now. And there are a lot of them because we have 9-foot ceilings in here. So you can see how tall up these shelves go. We have his and hers closet. One's a walk-in and one is just ample. We're probably 3 feet deep here, 8 feet tall, maybe even 8.5 feet tall. Room for storage, room for hanging, and on both sides we have this whole length of wall dedicated to closet with built-in storage racks, clothing, shelving, everything you need. And then as you flow through this hallway, you enter into the primary bathroom. Let's talk about this tub. This is a large-sized jacuzzi tub included with lights, functioning party lights in the bathtub. Party lights is probably not the right way to phrase it, but let's be honest. Talk about a luxurious experience at night with candle lights and having a light up bathtub. This was a $6,000 tub. They got a great deal for it. That's besides the point. But talk about fitting the space appropriately. Could you have a more perfect fitting bathtub into the space we're afforded in this primary bathroom? I don't think so. And as someone who is tall and needs a long way to stretch out, this is the type of tub I want to see. It's again those luxury elements that feel like the design of this home was cared for, thought through in detail, and then executed wonderfully. Again, greenbelt views. Look at this beautiful day we're having. I can look right through here and see these mountain peaks off to the northwest across the Howe Sound. I can see luscious trees, I can see flowers, and just a quick reminder again, we are 700 meters to Spanish Banks Beach. You could borderline almost see it. It's just down the hill there. So talk about a relaxing, tranquil setting to have a primary suite with these gorgeous, luscious views from both the bedroom as well as the bathroom here. Right to our right, we also have full-size shower, floor-to-ceiling glass, rain shower head, 2 shower heads, seamless wall drain, really just exceptional touches here. Of course, I always prefer a standalone tub and a standalone shower unit versus a combination, and I think in a home of this caliber, you would just come to expect that. What's really beautiful though is this freestanding faucet fixture here. Look at how beautiful this is. Instead of just having a simple wall-mounted thing, they've really gone the extra mile to make sure that every detail has just been thought through and accounted for in this bathroom. Of course, we have full-size vanity, double sink, great storage, everything you need from a primary bathroom. All right, now we've made it up to the 4th and final level of the home, right? Main level, office level, primary bedroom level, and now top level. This is the children's room, the children's wing, or the guest wing, or the home office wing, or anything else you want it to be. In this case, we have it set up for children. And I just walked into a really unique space, but more on that in a minute. Let's head into the first bedroom, take a look at that, the second bedroom, and then we'll talk about this area. So come on into this bedroom. A beautiful guest bedroom where you have both north and south windows. So as you can see on a day like this, the light is streaming in. This is a big thing in Vancouver, and a little bit more on this in a minute, but having this sunlight coming in really gives this room a sense of peace and openness and brightness. And outside to our north, we have trees, flowers, beautiful vibe. This is a good sized room because not only do we have the bed here, space on this side, but we also have ample closet space and storage on the south side of the room. Even room for a chair. This could also be room for a small desk if someone needs to have a little workstation in here, maybe a dresser. And again, with these 9-foot ceilings, it gives levity to the space. It gives it that kind of high-end feeling, even in a guest bedroom, and we love that. Let's head across the hallway to the other bedroom. Now, the current owners, the sellers of this home, have a child. So as you can see, we have a beautiful theme going on in here. We have a shark canopy, which is everything, and a really, really great themed room for a child. But again, it could be a great, another guest bedroom, the 3rd bedroom of the home, again with the closet space, and again with the south-facing window. And conveniently located just a few feet away is the top floor bathroom. This is a standard 3-piece bathroom with a tub shower combo. We have some nice Snoopy decor in here, again for the kid, but a great bathroom to share for this top level. But now here's the magic touch. This room I'm standing in now, this is kind of like a magical little area because this could be den, this could be TV area, this could be children's play area, this could be home office, this could be home workout studio. More on that in a minute. But what this is great for right now is a family with 2 kids, because we have child 1 in here, child 2 in here. They can meet and play in the middle. They can have a play area. We can put a little couch here. We could put a little desk here for homework. And we have gorgeous south-facing light streaming in from the windows right over here. The thing about Vancouver, it's a beautiful day. The sun's streaming in, it's 75 degrees outside. That's the American in me jumping out. It is 25 Celsius, it's 27 degrees Celsius. It's gorgeous, but we do have 4 or 5 months of the year where it's awfully gray and it's dark and it's pitch black outside by 4:30 in the evening. The thing about south-facing light is that even in the winter, you're more likely gonna get a sun breakthrough to the south. So having a home that has both northern and southern exposure, like that home office 2 levels down, as well as this area, is that even on those long gray winters, you have the most opportunity for direct sunlight to still come into the home. That's also what makes this area so prime as a hangout spot, a relaxation zone, a child's play area, anything else in between. It is a really, really great expansive space to cap off this home. Now, we've seen the bedrooms, we've seen the primary level, we've seen the home office level, we've seen the kitchen living, but what else could there possibly be in this home? Well, let's head down 4 levels and I'll show you. Come on. All right, so now we've seen the bulk of this home, and I'm sure you're as impressed as I am, but there's one more thing that takes this home a little bit to the next level. You may have noticed when we talked about the living room and the kitchen that there is a set of stairs off to my left here. This is gonna lead us to the laundry room, another bathroom, and a bonus space, which let's go take a look at. So first of all, the surprise that everyone's been waiting for, double washer and dryer. Look at this unit. This is every laundry obsessed person's dream, or anyone who has a family, kids, sports gear, mountain equipment, any of that kind of stuff. Even for myself, this would be a dream because you can get everything done so quickly. I was surprised when I walked in here. I think this is lovely, and I'm sure there's a lot of people up here where it just, you know, it's one of those things, like who doesn't love great state-of-the-art laundry machines? To the other side, we have another bathroom, which is a great powder room for when you have guests over for the main living room, kitchen area, as well as this is the bonus space. The previous owners of this home have turned this into an exercise studio, which is a great use of this space, but this room is also wired to be the perfect home theater. It's dark, it's cool, and look up at this. That's a mount for a projector. And right over here is all the wiring you'd need to hook up to your surround sound, to your HDMI, to your internet, everything you need to hook up a projector and turn this into a giant projection wall, and/or this is right here ready to go. Like I said earlier, we do have a child who's living here, and I have never seen better organized Legos and toys. Maybe you have, I haven't. This is quite impressive. But the same way that it's an exercise studio, play area right now, could easily be an incredible home theater in the most perfect environment. And that concludes the tour of this beautiful 3-bedroom, 3-bath home located in Point Grey, Vancouver. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and/or follow for more Vancouver real estate tours as well as tours from around the world. My name is Cameron Phillips. I'm a real estate advisor at Engel & Volkers here in Vancouver. This unit is listed by Mike Ramp from the Next Door Group at Engel & Volkers Vancouver. Information can be found in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know your favorite aspect of this home, whether it's the custom finishes, the location, or the beautiful north-south views. And I can't wait to read them all and to reply to you in the comment section. So thank you for watching today. I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you soon.